Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Where is my Norco? There's my Norco. Welcome in. It's me, Jess. I am back with another session of Norco, the 2022 point and click adventure game that honestly defies synopsis. Like, I tried to think of how I would describe this game up to this point. It's good. It's quite good. But in terms of the story, I mean, I guess we are playing as two protagonists. We are Kay, a woman who has returned to near future post-disaster New Orleans following her mother's death. We are in search of our missing brother and have also stumbled onto a mystery of something that our mom seems to have found out in the lake that some of the local companies, big corporations want a hold of. We also play as the mother in the past as we are uncovering this mystery, and also there's some sort of artificial intelligence abomination based on our friend Duck that's calling itself Superduck, and the mom, Catherine, is taking orders from it. Yeah, we're getting all this information via an app. We have an app on our phone that tells us what this super intelligence wants us to do. It's all very complicated. And let me just tell you what's not complicated: choosing the right hot sauce, because this is what we've been talking about in chat prior to going live here on Twitch. If you're watching later on YouTube, be sure to check out the Twitch channel sometime. But we have been talking about good hot sauces, and man, I have like a whole shelf in my refrigerator full of hot sauces for the right occasion. It's important to have the right hot sauce for the right job. And right now I am in a difficult position. I recently bought a whole bunch of hot sauces from Big Lots as they were going out of business. And a few of them are really, really good. And I'm troubled to say, now that Big Lots is out of business, I'll never be able to find those weird brands again. So I'm trying to ration out some very special hot sauces. One is a Thai chili tiger sauce that is just phenomenal, just out of this world. And I hate to say I'll never see it again. Hate to spoil the entire second half of this game, Ben says, but it's on the farm where they grow the peppers for Crystal hot sauce. That's right. The peppers are also Superduck, just like the birds and the computers and the internet. Everything is Superduck. Welcome to Superduck. Do you ever watch the classic anime series Superbook? It's the only anime I've ever watched. And I assume all anime is just like that. It's Bible stories with a time-traveling robot. But if you haven't seen Superbook, I mean, it is top shelf anime action. You got to see Superbook. I mean, there are a lot of big Superbook fans out in the chat. All right, where do we leave off? It looks like this is our most recent one. Okay, so we are back in the past now as Catherine, and we've just received our latest orders from the Superduck node. Oh, wait, I guess I'm muted. Let me get some sound going. Unmute Norco. Google, unmute Norco. Hey, Google, unmute Norco. Okay. All right. I'm glad I have my phone nearby to take care of that one. I don't know if that picked up on the channel, but there it was. Okay. So what were my orders? There are a lot of nodes in the network. This one's the biggest. I'm a little lost. What's up? I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, now this is a handy feature. Who is John? The thing in the warehouse mentioned a John. Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Never heard of him. Happy for you. He makes videos. Ugh. They get shared all over the internet. Ugh. Content creator. Religious stuff. You religious? Do you like Superbook? Have you ever seen Superbook? I turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. No doubt. Great band. John's a divisive figure among the faithful, not the most orthodox preacher. Where do we find this stone? Promenade Mall in Kenner. That's what Super said anyhow. All right, Superduck. So again, this whole abomination here is Superduck. It is it is a lot. It is a lot to explain. So I used to have it on Craigslist. Posts showing up the strangest things. Busting tables uptown. Couldn't swing rent. Had a kid to feed. Started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a hard drive. Broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. The people there were just like me. 40, 50 guys dressed like me. I'm going in. Didn't know shit. They were just there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive into a wall. They gave me some cash and I left. So everyone in this world is apparently backing up themselves to head drives before they're dying. Seems like a problem you could easily solve in hypnospace. Okay, back to the street. Can you please explain to me what? So wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? What was what? There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse. Yeah. That's normal to you? No, but I mean, I've seen some stuff in my life. Me too, but what's this stone? He said it loves you. What's that all about? So there's this stone that we've seen levitating near the lake that apparently Superduck thinks has a certain affinity for Catherine. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why is he calling it a stone? Stone drone, I have no idea. You know how AI bird abominations are. I need you to start paying attention. Neither one of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some lunatics are living in the mall and they've got the stone. Kenner John and his gang, they're keeping the stone at the old Promenade Mall in Kenner. Need to find a way inside. Get the stone, bring it back here. You got that? Couldn't be more clear. Oh, he's got more talky things? No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, let's see where we can go. Promenade Mall, Greater New Orleans, downtown. Let's go to the Promenade Mall. Oh, this is a pretty scene. Oh, this is evocative. Oh man, that's just what I want to see. A nice 1980s style shopping mall. Beautiful. Well, given the choice between a mall entrance, a parking lot, a side lot, and a drainage canal, I'm going straight to that drainage canal. Mattress Boss. The downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. A fence adjoins the backside of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light toward Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is drive-through chicken, car audio, mattress direct-to-you, water towers, and power lines, and crumbling concrete and traffic signs, abortive landscaping attempts, unkempt shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights, weathered and forgotten. Oh, I love it. I hate to say this, you know, when I'm only about halfway through the game, but I think this may be one of the best written adventure games I've ever played. Like, if you use like thick description, it's got that going. Like, the amount of description in this game would be insanely annoying if it wasn't so good. Oh, Gibson-esque. I assume you mean Debbie and not William. That's Keith? Who? Keith Broussard, guy I went to high school with. Hey, we know Keith from the bar. Where'd you go to high school? That's strong. Right down the street. Not so odd you'd see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night. Guess I've been on this app too long. Seems fine to me. Keith? I like that they've been on an app that's ruined their brain. I know what that feels like. All right, sister. Thought that was you. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too, working on a case. Started me a little news website. Yeah, you see, I haven't played Disco Elysium, Grace, and you say writing way too many words but getting away with it is what we call the Disco Elysium gambit. That's been my impression of Disco Elysium. I wanted to draw that comparison, having never played Disco Elysium. And I was like, what if I'm wrong on that? But that is my impression, that this is very much in that vein based on everything I've read about Disco Elysium. More Kentucky Route Zero. What's this website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. East News Alert or something like that. That's pretty cool. Just trying to report on what's really happening around here. What are you investigating? Trying to get the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Or they got small boys coming in and out. Oh no. Oh no. Textbook adrenochrome harvesting facility. Guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kenner John? Yeah, you got it. Man looks like a slug. All right, Kenner John, in our mind map, let's note that he looks like a pervert. No, you guys start posting in the comments section on the New Orleans news and views. You go in there and say, all right, learn to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you knew it, this gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. Yeah, I'll come back later and see how the case is going. I'd like that, sister. Come pass by. Well, and I see you around much these days. Staying busy. Mind me asking you something? Just the thing I find myself wondering about. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figure it couldn't have been all bad. Just something I wonder. Well, wonder about something else. Yeah, that's a very personal question to ask why you divorced your husband. Too busy to be thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. I didn't mean to rattle you like that. He seems like a decent dude. Let's see, before we go to a subdivision, I'm betting we can't get into the mall entrance right away. Two teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each one has a similar bowl cut, lax shoes, wears a blue collared shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett. Oh no, I forgot they're all Garretts. Maybe they're looking for a Mrs. Garrett. The older of the two eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah. The mall open? Still open? Not for you. Trying to get inside. Either you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life? Walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. Clean up your act. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. You look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. Then don't drink them. You need to be initiated before we can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? How many readings have you collected? What? You have no idea what's going on around here. No idea at all. John's got an app, all right? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Even once you're inside, you'll need the readings to visit the cathedral. Cathedral? The place where the divine object resides, Doi. I'll talk about that with the sieves, moron. What's the app called? Inner John's Apocryphon. Inner John's Apocryphon. Install that shit. Pulls out her phone. Done. Sweet. How do we use the app? What do I do with this app? The augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's sculptures around town. Sculptures? Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on your phone. They're like Pokemon Go's. There's 3. Find the sculpture, scan it with your phone, check into the gym, learn some shit. The first is in Bruce's yard. I'll make it easier for him. Bruce is a Garrett now. Show some respect. Yeah, show some respect for the Garretts. Each one will give you a clue about the next. Each clue more devious than the last. She'll not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, that last one's a nightmare. Listen, if you need help, go talk to Friend. Who? Just open the Apocryphon Act while staying in the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll see Friend. What's with the name tags? You work here or no? Both tags say Garrett. Do you both have the same name? No. Yes. Look, this is some spiritual shit. We can't just tell you about it. We need to taunt Gooch. Oh man, taunt that Gooch. She didn't use the app yet. It's spiritual. Just use the app and then you'll know the truth. Where are your parents? I don't know, watching Jeopardy? Got some candy for us or something? Give you a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. Tell me again, where's this Friend? Friend's in the parking lot. Open the app, you'll find Friend. All right, well, this is pretty normal so far. This normal stuff. Scale model is encased in glass. The plaque in space reads ARC. What do you think that is? Hard to say. Almost looks like an oil rig or a spaceship. Actually, let's go back to the parking lot and activate the app. Inner John's Apocryphon. Anything here? Is that friend? I am friend. What are you? I am friend. We need your help. Garrett said to speak to you. We don't know where to find the first sculpture. First reading of John, not far in a yard. Okay. Go to the subdivision. Oh, this looks promising. Four-door mid-sized SUV, an older model, well-maintained. Light pours in the partially open garage door. Catherine crouches and peers beneath the garage door. Sports commentary blares from a television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold, a compressor, ice chest, tackle box, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts, and welding scrap. Kitchen supplies, a butane stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food, an old candle burned to its base and tipped onto the floor, stacks of disintegrating newspaper, a microphone stand, a collection of shadeless lamps lined against the wall as if waiting for a firing squad. Situated amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watches the television, his back turned away. Go inside. What are you doing? Just steps into the garage. Wait here. Catherine regains her posture beyond the door. The man doesn't notice her. Speak. Hello? The man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Oh man, I love the detail of a guy watching sports out in his garage. That's a good touch. I have multiple neighbors that live around me in my subdivision who I see out in their garages, set up as a little mini man cave, watching sports quite frequently. This is a real phenomenon. Sorry to startle you. What are you in my garage for? About Bruce, isn't it? Yes, yeah, every suburb has at least one. You're right, Green Bean Phoenix. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you have been coming by asking about him. I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him. Can't get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant in Norco. He goes out of his way to avoid me. Fortunately, I landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Won't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left, never came back. It's hard. Hard, all right. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting on him to call. Even started digging through all these boxes looking for that little stuffed monkey he'd carry around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I'd give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Hell, I don't know, get some sense? Guess I'd say, Bruce, you're my boy, and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back home. That's what I'd say. You see him, you see Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang on till you see him. You blocked my number. I can't get a word of him. I don't have anything to record with. Then come back when you do. I'll repeat it. Now get out of my garage. Interesting. What's that thing? The tracker? Okay, let's pull out our app and scan for sculptures. First reading for the Apocryphon of Kinner John. Early years you spent inside, TV on, dad blaring the games. Says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Kinner is the only place on earth. Nowhere you go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien. The house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. Someone in the forum posts a flyer for a show, somewhere to meet people, something to do, whatever. Borrow your dad's car and go. Step into St. Somewheres and immediately you'll know these aren't your people. Garrett. You make a few jokes. Someone calls you a Nazi. You throw the first punch. Things spiral out of control. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face into a trash can full of Go cups and beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. You fall to the ground. They think you're dead. You're unconscious for 11 days. You wake up with a slouched mouth on your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show and the next show and the next show. You get the place shut down for a while. You're getting let up. Good job. Wow, this guy seems like a real jerk. I'm starting to think this Kenner John is trouble. It projects the sculptures. Oh, someone rolls over it with the lawnmower. Oh, that's a good question. I'm ready to retire. Where's the second sculpture? Mentioned Saint Somewheres. Isn't that a bar downtown? Okay. Oh, this is literally just I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's get a ride. Well, there's Saint Somewheres now. I like how easy this is to do. This is exactly, again, the level of difficulty I'm looking for in a game. Small group gossips conspiratorially. The music spilling from the inside drowns out all but the vaguest details. I love Triangle, too much whiskey. Someone kicked a wall in a fit of rage. Hot dog customer. Oh, my stomach doesn't feel right. Oh no, that's the guy from the puppet show that we sent to go get a hot dog. Oh, there's something you must do in this scene. You cannot blow it. You have one chance. You must get this man's full story. This past couple of hours has been the worst experience of my life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? Okay, Ben, if this is a great scene, what do I do here? Is this the guy that I have the great scene with? And how do I avoid messing this up? Be sadistic. I need to be sadistic. Okay. Nothing personal, just something I had to do. You're a bad person. After you left, my stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? You found one, that's good. No, I didn't find one. What'd you do? You don't want to know. Yes, I do. Oh, but I do. You give me bad vibes, you know that? You want to know how I dealt with the insane explosive diarrhea I got because of you? Now, again, we did convince this guy to eat a rancid hot dog in the last stream. This is some kind of power trip or something? Do you go around coaxing young men into eating old gray meat most nights, or is this a special occasion? Special occasion. And then you follow them around and see how they see where and how they took a shit. This is what you do with your weak nuts? Yes. I'm here, aren't I? All right, fine, I'll tell you, but remember that you asked. So after you leave the French Quarter, I'm staying there with flannel ass, enjoying my second hot dog. I can tell something's wrong in my stomach. Or up the street to use the bathroom at some tourist trap, but the bouncer throws me right out when it's my turn in line. By that point, I'm desperate. I unlock my bike and start riding home as fast as I can. I nearly run over a couple of pedestrians. I'm on Elysian Fields in St. Claude, major intersection, tons of traffic backed up for a quarter of a mile because there's an accident. I know that I'm going to shit myself. It's coming. I'm in a state of complete panic. If I shit right there, dozens of people will see it. I need privacy fast. There's a stretch limo Hummer pulled on the side of the road with people hanging out on the sidewalk next to it. It's like high school students. Maybe they're getting ready to go to a dance or something. They're all congregated on one side of the limo, like on the sidewalk. I'm on the street on the opposite side. So I drop my bike right there in the street and sneak into the limo as quietly as I can. No one's in there. They're all outside. I don't think twice. I just pull my pants down and let loose. It's, there's a lot of it. It's taking a while. Should I keep going? You still enjoying yourself here? Yes. Please continue. You're disgusting. So anyway, while I'm in there. Hey, Crimson. Yeah, you're here just in time. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well this morning. Okay, so anyway, while I'm in there, the kids shut the door, the driver climbs in, all the lights go out. I guess the driver is just dropping the kids off downtown. I don't know. At this point, it's just me and him. There's a tinted window that divides the cab from the rear of the limo. It'd be pretty hard for the driver to see me at the lights out. He gets on the phone, calls his wife or girlfriend or whatever as he drives away. He thinks the limo is empty, and he's got on speakerphone, and I can hear the whole conversation in the speaker right next to my head. First thing he says is how bad those kids stink. Says he'll never drive young kids like that again. Said they smell like baby diapers. Then he starts like having phone sex. I'm not joking. They immediately launch into it, saying what they want to do to each other, all this stuff. Not like that's the biggest deal in the world, but for reasons I won't get into, I just really don't want to be in there anymore. I try to open the door thinking I'll just jump out, but the door is locked. I checked all the others. They're all locked. I crawl up to the window and start tapping out, sir, you forgot me. He hangs up the phone, cracks the little tinted window. Who in the hell are you? I'm one of the kids. You forgot to drop me off. He starts shouting, what is that smell? What is that smell? My heart is beating out my throat. I can't breathe. He rolls up the window and calls the police. Again, I can hear the entire conversation. Operator asks me what the problem is. He says a man broke into his limo and took a shit in it. Just like that. A man broke into my limo and took a shit in it. They ask him his location. He pulls off the side of the road and waits for the cops. I'm banging on the window, begging him to let me out, saying I'll pay for him to get it cleaned up. He pretends I'm not even there. Still care to listen? Yes. Of course. All right, so here's what gets me. The New Orleans Police Department has never shown up to anything on time. It takes them hours to show up to a murder scene, right? Well, a squad car pulls up behind the limo within like 3 minutes. At this point, I can't even explain to you. I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. I crouch down behind the door and wait. There's shit everywhere. It's on my shoes, my hands, my shirt. I have no alibi here. The man gets out, opens the door for the police. I spring out of there and just start running. I don't look back. I can hear the cops shouting. I turn to the neighborhood. There's a construction dumpster about a block away. I run like lightning toward the thing, dive in. There's barbed wire, nails, all kinds of stuff. Getting scratched up. I don't care. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I burrow down to the heap of trash like a mole and hide. I can hear the police sirens, squad cars stop at the dumpster. They get out, they look around, they shine the light right on me. I stay perfectly still, holding my breath. They leave. I wait a couple of minutes. I climb out. I walk here. I wash up. So sorry. It's fine. It's fine. Wow. That is quite a story. Oh, you see, I love that they put all that in, just like completely unnecessarily. How good. Yeah, you can't miss that. That feels like something, had I not gotten that part, I would have really missed out. Tunes out the cacophony while scrolling through recipes. No cover tonight, just checking IDs. What's happening? What's going on inside? Bounce night. I love bounce. Yeah. Crowd seems different than I'd expect. Bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit. Didn't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. All I listen to is Christmas music. That's it. That's the only thing I listen to. Seriously? Oh, don't even start. Over here having bounce night for a bunch of white kids. Now it's a problem all of a sudden because all you listen to is Christmas music. Yeah, now it's a problem. That's right. Where are you from, Stinky? Minneapolis. Enough said. Christmas music, just kind of creepy. That's all you listen to. Creepy. I'm going to listen to you about what's creepy. Whoa, boys. Christmas music is cozy, helps me relax. See, I'm with Dallas here. I listen to a lot of Christmas music too. That's cool, man. That's fine. God damn. What is more upsetting? This club having a bounce night for a bunch of white kids, or me as a middle-aged man with bounce songs on my on my Spotify playlist? It's a great genre of music. Big Frida. Check it out. Looking for a sculpture. We're looking for a Kenner John sculpture. Does that ring a bell? How about the douche whose little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. You look like one of those mall Nazis. What's this about? I'm an academic. Conducting research on this Garrett phenomenon for an anthropology journal. Have you visited their secret lair or whatever? They took over the Promenade Mall. Some of us tried sneaking in there, but they got the spot locked down. Got some game they play on their phones. They sneak these devices around town like Easter eggs. They find the devices, scan them with their phones, something like that. Not sure of the detail. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had little mall Nazis coming by every night to find it. Then last night, Ditch Man came and grabbed it. Ditch Man? He lives over by the mall. He's usually hanging out the ditches feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Bell vouches for him, so he must be all right. Sounds like we're heading back to the mall. Why's John's gang called the cops on you? I don't know. They try to get every show I book shut down. Maybe because they have nothing better to do. Tried sneaking into the mall? Tried lifting the entrance gates, so they're all locked tight. They even fenced the banks of the canal, so you need a boat to get past them. We're thinking of going back with a couple of kayaks sometime. Oh, kayaking sounds fun. How about tonight? This will be going till at least 2. I've got a shift in the morning. Why does Ditch Man come around here? Ditch Man! He buys stuff off Bell. What kind of stuff? Man glances down at Catherine's shoes. Why do you care? Just looking for a way into the mall. Ditch Man gets his stuff from here. He takes it to the mall. I think he's selling it to those little Nazis. Ugh, I can't believe that Garretts are Nazis. Okay, back to the mall. All right. Isn't this where they said the Ditch Man was? Oh, there it was. Second reading for the Apocryphon of Inner John. Pardon me. Leave the hospital and discover faith, that immaterial essence. Pray, Garrett. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to fuck with the scum. That's how the Garretts find you. One's named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke. Doesn't matter. You're Garrett too. 33 Garretts in all. Garrett worked in the basement below the council chambers. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Garrett plugged one in, used it as a server. That's how Garrett hosted sermons in the sky. Rejected videos of someone he found online. Said he grew up in Kenner just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too and told the other Garretts to subscribe. Soon all the Garretts were watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to the Ziggurat Promenade Mall and taught them about Christ's hidden nature and other secrets of faith. He spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers as he did above the concrete in the New Orleans sky. Ah, it's Ditch Man. Hey, Ditch Man. Paul. Well, what do you think about Johnny? Don't you just hate him? Real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? Hey, Ditch Man. It is I who will be helping you on this night. I knew you'd come to see me waiting in the ditches. Waiting, no trouble there, child. Happy to do it. You need access to the mall. Here I am, delighted to assist. The man eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. You even wear that stone of the Magdalene, just as she herself wore it. You're the image of her beauty. You, why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time, don't you remember? I've only come to help, as neighbors do. Oh, hey. Little blood clone. Do you want to come up here? Everybody'd love to see you. It's been a while since you've been on stream. They won't believe how big you've gotten. Come here, blood clone. Here, kitty. Blood clone. Says no, absolutely not. She will not appear without a small appearance fee. This is my responsibility to guide you and to watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? You tell me what this is about? About a boat that can get you into the mall. A mall boat, if you will. The Garretts, they favor me over John, that little shrimp, that sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the Garretts. Catherine turns to Dallas. This man, I think he's been following me. To help you, to help. I've always watched over you. But Blue, a good man, they say, an asshole. He wouldn't let your papa near you. Well, here I am. I came to tell you. You don't need to worry about Kay. Keep her name out of your mouth. Now, she'll be home, perhaps too late for you, dying, they say, from becoming to being, the philosophers say. Where'd you see my daughter? Walking through California like it were Galilee. Her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. No, not getting in a ditch with this guy, no way. There's no one else in this place to help you. You see anyone else who will help? I don't want your help. Don't want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? I have all the time in the world, Catherine. I'm a ditch man. But you, dear, you do not. I'm not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. I'm here to unfrighten you and decalmify you. Ditch man just feels like he's stepping in from a David Lynch film. Yes. Dallas leads Catherine from the canal. Go find this last sculpture. We don't need his help. I know him. His enthusiastic way sounds like a stalker. I just don't know. It's like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something here? That's true. A lot of strange men in this parking lot do seem to know us. What, you think I invited them? I don't know, maybe. Just as confused as you are. Say the word, dear. I'm your only way into this mall. Well, I don't seem to be able to do that yet. I guess Keith knows anything else. Let's see, where is the next clue? How do you feel about Papa? Yeah. Probably about how you expect, like he's batshit. He's pulling all that nonsense from. I don't know. Seem to attract these people. Thought you might be the type. This is conjecture, but my father, love him, he wasn't the most honest man to come out of Crevasse, Louisiana. He used to spin up all kinds of tall tales about our family's history. Had more than a few lost souls believing him. Figure this guy's part of that old man Pete's living legacy. All right. Love that stuff about the necklace. Not even getting into it. Hey, I get it. Let's see. Do we have a... wonder where we need to go next. Probably not back to Eagle Wholesale. Maybe just downtown. Downtown. If you're choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs, this is where we got our head drive stored up. So clearly not there. They mentioned City Hall in that last go around. A woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her fingers. Are you one of those nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? I'm not. Good, we're back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production. Then the cops show up and give us a hard time. There's a great puppet show in the last episode if you weren't here for it. Got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Where was your last spot? The mall in Kenner. That was one of the first after they condemned the building. A man lived in the closet. He was strange, but he kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastards. That guy John, their leader, he should die. Hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Interesting closet man, you say? Let's go to City Hall. Building's closed. The Garretts sent us? We're here because of Kenner John. Well, a lot of people pass through in the evenings, wanting to take a picture from the roof or wherever the hell. None of them look like you two, following my gut here. City know about this? I do, I'm told. If you're looking for a reason, go somewhere else. I'm serious. Trained to become Garretts. Why? We need to get inside the mall. Place been boarded up for years. Not anymore, the Garretts took it over. Hey, Dr. Mario. This whole city lost its mind. Listen, there's something funny stuff that happens in this building at night. You're thinking you can just walk up to the roof. It's not like that. Be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. The elevator is out, and so are the stairwell lights. Catherine enters the building. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ahead is the elevator corridor at the stairwell. A long unmarked hallway extends to her left. The exit is at the back. I don't like the look of this one bit. Uh-oh. Catherine wanders the hallway until it terminates at the council chamber. The door is shut. The lobby is behind her. Try door. Door of the council chamber is locked. To lobby. Catherine enters the elevator corridor. The floor display above the elevator reads dash dash dash. The stairwell is ahead. Press elevator panel. It reads dash dash dash. Doesn't sound like an elevator's coming. Guard says the generator powers the elevators down to the stairwell. Go down. We descend the stairwell. Fading fluorescent bulb strobes in the hallway to her left. Stairwell is at her back. Go left. Turns the corner and immediately meets the stare of a man squatted on the ground in the shuddering light of the hallway. Speak. I wouldn't stick around too long. Why? What's that supposed to mean? The man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planter, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness, her hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps, and the elevator will clear the mistake. Uh-oh, this sounds like a puzzle. Get out my notebook here, in case there's important notes. The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chamber. Third most distant from the sky. That's 2, because the council chamber is on 1. My handy dandy, that's right, Jersey. My handy dandy StairQuest notebook available on Redbubble right now. Let's see. So I think that's 2. There are 11 floors, should one count the basement. Our second number is equally high and low. So let's see. Basement 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be floor 5. And the third is just above it, 5th from the sky. So 256. He hands the receipt to Catherine. If you need help, friend is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be there. Good luck. What? Where you go with this? I'm lost. Okay. So it's 256. That's my official guess. Go upstairs. Go up. Catherine arrives at floor 2. Feel around. She gropes in the sightless dark. She feels the distinct touch of another's hand. Startled, she gasps, "Oh, that's terrifying. Someone is in here." Dallas speaks into the darkness. "Hello?" The stairwell is silent, except for the decaying echo of his voice. Reach out hand. Ooh, an unseen hand grasped me and shook. Who's there? Silence. Go up. Floor 3. Reach out hand. What is this? Oh wait, I have I need to hit the floor at each one. Okay. This is creepy. It begins to pull Catherine slowly toward the floor. She grabs Dallas, attempting to resist. Catherine? It's... A hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas attempts to intercept the figure in the dark, but only meets the wall. "Hey!" He slaps the wall. "Tell me who the hell is there?" The echo trails off into the extremities of the stairwell. As Catherine looks up from the ground, a light switches on high above them. "Dallas, help me up, please." Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor, and she hangs her arm over his shoulder. Not in any kind of condition to be doing this. I know it. See a light. She gestures weakly. "Up there. I'll carry you." "No, it's fine. Let's just go find this planner, get to the roof, whatever it takes to be done here." Go up. Inner doorway. This should be the planner, right? Steps in the warm lamplight glow of the 7th floor office overlooking Duncan Plaza. A man sits at a desk, facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Office is closed. Working late or hardly working? Working late or lately working? Planner looks at Catherine over his slouched shoulder. "No later than usual." Keep listening. "We're drafting a new master plan." Catherine nods and leans against the jamb of the door. Been an ordeal. You may have seen it in the news. The antagonism in the city. My God, everyone wants something different. The planner looks away from Catherine. Listening. "I'm the one they hate the most. The other planners are interesting, younger. They're passionate about the work. I'm old now. I watched them bulldoze the projects. I wanted it. Wanted them gone. You don't know what the wrong decision is until you make it. The road splits and you have to keep going. The highways, they have to go somewhere. The houses, they're going to flood sometime." He speaks. He crouches into himself in an odd and anxious way. No one wants to relocate, but the stubbornness of nature is unmatched. It drives the rest. In the end, it drives their decision. It forces them, don't you see? Floods have made lots of decisions for me. Some will confront these decisions before others. This creates an imbalance. It creates the conditions for conflict. We don't plan for a community. We plan for a city at war with itself. We decide the winners and losers. As the stakes grow higher, the losers, they're going to hate us. This is intense stuff. He turns his gaze across his shoulder and meets Catherine's eyes before looking away a final time. Gives me a fucking ulcer. It is spectacular writing. It really is. Trying to get to the roof. I was hoping I'd get access to the roof. Planner turns in his chair. I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones, I'll say that. Excuse me? Where's your shirt? Uh-huh. Keycard's hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture. Catherine grabs the keycard. Sweet. Go up. Go up. Go up. This is killing me. An exit casts an obscure red glow over the exit sign casts an obscure red glow over the area. Ahead is a steel door with panic bars. Magnetic card reader. This must lead to the roof. Try door. All right. Exit to roof. Steps through the door into the cool winter air above City Hall. Need to sit for a moment. Of course. Josh gestures to a nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Being too old for this. Running around like this on my 49th birthday. What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today's my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You all right? I'm fine. Just need to breathe for a minute. Never be normal with Super. Always gotta be some shit like that. Why keep doing it? I don't know. This is hand in resignation. There's not much else really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? You could. What I'd like to do is listen to Christmas music. Be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Where's home? Holly Grove, right near the canal. They started staying with me a few months back. They livened up the place. Kids do that. Got any? A son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home? My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. My daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. So maybe when I was diagnosed, she'd come around, but she never did. Catherine looks toward the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time passes. Just know I won't see her before I die. That it does hurt. It hurts and then you die. The two of them laugh. It's not all bad. Just hope there's something on the other side. There is. I know there is. The ones I hurt and left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. Let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story, this is my first time on the app. Things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Oh yeah, at the community college, right? Nearly everyone I've met has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me then. Wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. I wish an old man in a ditch believed in me. Let him think it. Do you fear this lapsed sculpture's around here somewhere? Yeah, I think it's literally right there. Well, where is it? I don't think I can move up and down. Ah, look up. There we go. Thank you, Ben. There it is. Third reading from the Apocrypha on Kenner John. New Orleans is a pit and Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons. Tells him there's a way to commune with them through the atomic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's minds. There's a chrism, a fluid that John must imbibe, in an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must find the spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may assemble beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. A cult of internet teenagers that believe they must end up on Mars is aged pretty well. I was just assuming that that was just a bunch of Zach McCracken fans. I assumed that all the Garretts and Kenner John just were really into Zach McCracken and always wanted to settle on Mars. But I mean, yeah, I guess, just the idea of weirdo Nazis heading to Mars isn't so far-fetched anymore. Two Garretts work together at Steady's. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Garretts labor for 836 days. In that time, the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg, which holds the chrism. No God's mind. So that's it. We found all three. Go ask the kids at the mall. It's the Superdome. Silly Jimmy Superdome. Pearl Dish Soap Superdome. Handsome Burger Superdome. Okay. Oh man, I can't get a car up here. Oh, thank you, game. That was very kind. Should we drop by his place first? He really said he wanted to see his family. It is his birthday. Car flooded last summer at the pumping station went down and ruined the transmission. See, they said they'd send me a check. Still waiting on it. Been borrowing my daughter's car in the meantime. It's his birthday. Exactly. It's his ding-dang birthday. Love this house. It was my daddy's. I'll be damned if it isn't cursed. Every time I get a little money in the bank, the place floods again. Why you got the TV muted, buddy? Mom's studying. See? Marfa grins wide. Kid of the year. Wasn't there this morning. A little early for a tree, isn't it? Never too early for Christmas. I love Christmas. I love this guy. Me and this guy see eye to eye. Y'all save me pizza? Austin tore through 2 boxes. He's still hungry. I'll pick up something when I knock off. It'll be morning by then. I'll bring bagels. My grandchild always playing games. I don't mind as long as he keeps the grades up. The birthday boy. How is it over here, kiddo? Fine. Homework. Austin's sick. Yeah, a 49-year-old living hard but who loves year-round Christmas is a cheat code to a lovable character. Absolutely. Sick, Austin? Yes, sir. All this, sir. His dad makes him say that now. What's he know about manners? That's bad then? He wants to teach my child respect? Not sir, all right, Austin. I'm your pops. Yes, sir. Knew you were going to say that. Got you a little something for your birthday. It's under the tree. Oh, come on. I told you. It's small. Trust me. Let me go see what it is. You look at this. A new tie. Well, what do you think? Austin picked it out. Austin, I love it, buddy. Mom said you needed a new tie. We got it at the dollar store. Pops doesn't need to know that, Austin. Oh. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. This is the best tie I've ever seen. Your Pops can't wait to show it off. Love you, little man. Love you too, Pops. That's music to my ears. That's really sweet. That looks great on you, Dad. It's your style. I'm glad we came to his house. I guess that's all we need to do here. Back to the mall. Oh, text message received. Well, well, well. We sent an advance to your wallet in order for you to complete the mission. Please don't waste our time. Was that the message or was it at the bottom? Just Superduck let me know that he put some funds in my account. Where'd they go? Those two shits, where'd they go? Hell. Why don't we just waste our time? We have to get in there. Only one option comes to mind. A creep in the ditch? Afraid so. This night I hate it. All right, ditch creep, you're on. We need your boat. Oh? His face is pure glee. How wonderful. A boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Calm down, keep your distance, lower your voice. We need the boat, not you. The mall, John's skull, John's skull. Boat's a little further down the canal. Let's go and visit the sanctum of the Garrets. All right, we're back to K. That's not Act 3 yet? So we're back to K, and we were breaking into the Shield headquarters, and honestly, I've forgotten everything since then. We've got our whole party here. We're trying to figure out what Catherine was searching for here. Wide poster hangs on the wall. Wide drone fleet captain. SUNA 19, commonly known as the drone priest, missing, considered armed and dangerous. Contact Shield community, dispatch side, do not approach. Instruction manual for the operation of the train network. Operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. To operate a crane, enter the prefix code followed by the crane ID. Freight elevator. Good Hope Cemetery. Great moving robot hanging limp from the crane. A map of Shield security zone. Command line terminal. Type of command. Security status. It was forgotten to log out. Freight elevator lock engaged. Drone bay lock engaged. Type of command. Disengage lock. Wait. We couldn't actually do anything with this. It's just letting us know what all is in security zone A. Hey, good morning, Matt. Welcome in. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. Opens his backpack and reveals 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky done played with bigger grenades than this. These are more like little toys. As it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. Getting any more scuffles, they might be handy. We best be choosy. Only got the 2. They'll be of no use against the St. Clair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Well, sure, them guards not your average type. We'll need to find some other way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? A big bastard hanging from the railroad crane over there, a freight mover, a robot just like you, might be a Podna. Let's go talk with it. A mover has no agency. How do you know? Thought you weren't a St. Clair. Couple something better, Lucky all ears. So then he goes with his gut. Lucky done got help from all kinds of robots. Man, look at all this. 2 men watch the monitor display above the freight elevator. What is this? They making us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you'd get, not to mention the hazard pay. Shit, wish I could be like some of the old timers and retiring workman's comp. Ever what you wish for. You know, them old guys just play it up for the news. They bump their heads trying to tying their shoe, get paid vacation. Give me a break. You knew the ones that died in the blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki. Good guys. Wiki weren't on the plant 2 weeks. This worked, no joke. Blue's our dad, right? Someone's got to do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. And that don't come free. Someone got to make it. So hope it ain't us next time. How do you think that party's going over at HQ? I went inside one of those parties one time. Don't want to think about it. What was it like? I'll tell you when you're older. Okay. How you doing this morning, Matt? Hope you're well. Shield's commitment to sustainability is built into our business model and code of conduct. To protect our planet's ecosystem, Shield leverages informatics and machine learning to harness extraplanetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. Our priority is the safety of our workers and the integrity of wetlands and other natural habitats across the planet. Shield, a greener world awaits. Well, this company seems on the up and up. Good hope flame ain't burning too hot tonight. Some nights this thing is bigger than anything you can imagine. Lap the whole parish. There's that big boy. I bet I don't know the code yet. Ah, the refinery in the real life Norco is a shell refinery. That makes sense. Shell, a company known for all kinds of bad things. Large freight mover hanging from the railroad. So it's railroad crane. So it's 016. Speak. Shout toward the machine to get its attention, but it remains unresponsive. Million emits a high-frequency whine. Silence follows. A voice swells from the sky as the mover begins to speak. You will dive into the water, and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame, and the flame will be boundless as the territory that it lights. Hey, buddy, keep it down. You will find in the water not only flames, but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous where those who killed for freedom still hide. Like a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks and whispering at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. The ground that soiled those bloody eyes. Be straight with me. You gonna help us out or not? You will find the old pull boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mall eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. I know a ditch man. There are eagle eyes and duck eyes and cardinal eyes. There are John's eyes and there are your eyes. And your eyes are the refinery eyes. What's that number on his chest? 016. Okay, so we know what to do now. Okay. 2914. Oh, look who joined me. Oh, she ran away already. You just wanted to run across my keyboard and go? Man, you almost got a Blood Clone cameo. Blood Clone is so big now, you guys. When we got our cat roughly a little bit less than a year ago, she was half a pound. She had pituitary dwarfism, which meant that she would likely never grow into an adult cat or even like a full-size kitten. And she underwent treatment. To the best of our knowledge, she's only the second cat in the world to have ever documented gone under this treatment. And it worked. She's a little miracle cat now. She's nearly a full-size cat for a year old and is just a wonderful little terror. We love our little Blood Clone. Okay, so that's the access code and then the robot's number. See if that does it. Manual override confirmed. Startup sequence initiated. Please enter a movement path code. A what now? Movement path accepted. Hold up, where's that thing going? I believe that's determined by the movement code you just entered. Punched in whatever came to mind, but this ain't the direction I'd hoped. Seems to be slowing down. Surely it'll stop before it reaches the flame. They would have a code that sends the thing straight into a gas flare. Oh dear Lord Jesus. Oh my. The thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You see how to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. That's what happens when you talk your poetry to Lucky. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from the headquarters. This don't do it, nothing will. Wait, y'all hear something?
Right.
Uh-oh. Combat sequence? Can anybody tell me if this thing's hostile? They can't decommission me. Oh, it's the drone priest. This one's wanted. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby. Drone priest is gonna kill you. Gone forever. Come, my little ones, let's dance. Oh no, I didn't save. Okay. All right. What in the good Lord's name? Oh, he took out the drone priest. I can't believe it. Should probably save. Okay. On to Good Hope Plantation. That's the headquarters right that way. Look at no guards. Guess Lucky was right. Oh no. What's going on here? Dorman. Such splendid attire. You've chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guides. Fitting finery for this pageant of the epiphany and the ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the finery flame. He has his eyes wide shut territory and a little bit of the outer worlds. It kind of looks like the moon guy. In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains. The earth a ceiling to the sky. The path is straight for the wayward. The thieves are gift givers, and the flame is the provenance of the mind. You know what to expect, but I sure as hell weren't this. To attract attention, let's move along. Please enter, vagabonds. Man, this is a cool looking scene. Hello there, Birdhead. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't join us tonight. She was once the darling of her pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. How's Laura at odds with their father? They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There's a technology of unknown origins that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. Is her final bid to move Shield away from Earth extraction. Boy, this Birdhead knows a lot. Her father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He is a man without a face. You will never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. She's pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budgets in order to siphon money toward her zealous mission. She believes if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It's only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly. It's technology. A vessel of light that has remained hidden for decades, a visitor from a distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone, distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp. No one has been able to capture the specimen or even verify its existence. Laura became more irate with each proposed theory. It grows darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach at every turn. Oh, that person knew a lot. Trenchcoat says you came to the one last year when they lit the Nutria on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. He might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all the costumes. Is that why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might bail early to check it out. An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. The dancers periodically pause in their motion and eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other in a feathered cape. Make your way toward the stage. Mimic the dance. Begin to mirror the unnatural proportions of the performers as they crab walk across the stage. Other spectators dodge you or give you a start. You craze the backs of their legs. The onstage performers notice your mimicry. They stop the movement with a severe look of disapproval. You stop as well. One of the performer raises his hand to you. The shadow. You raise your hand in kind. Try harder, Dad. Dad? My child! Leaps from the stage and holds his arms out, inviting the embrace. Hug. Give the performer a full embrace as he lets out a theatrical cry of relief. He turns to the audience that is gathered around. My child has traveled from a distant place to join us tonight. She has watched the deserts burn. She has no face, no smile, no nose, no eyes. They graced her once upon a time, but somewhere along I-40, she left them behind. Just like the alligator, she thought she could hide. But the alligator's home is eroded. The bayous are gone. The man who walked the alligator like a dog still died alone. My child, born to travel, won't sink in this quagmire for long. She'd sooner die herself. Die in a war, in a rocket, perhaps. Sooner die anywhere else than stay here at home. Wow. What in the world? The Sun and the Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. A man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. History isn't created by the sympathetic, the soft-hearted. No. Why bend to the will of the weak? There he goes. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. That's great, Bruce. It's Garrett now. Hey, that's Bruce. How many times do I have to say it? Not calling you by your cult name. Not a cult. Yeah, I agree. Ben in the chat says it's so wild that this writing doesn't drive me up a wall. People trying to do writing like this miss most times, but this one actually hits. Yeah, this is the sort of thing that normally would really drive me crazy. Oh, wow, it's the character off the cover of Knights of the Old Republic, too. Saw Kenner John bragging about that online. Godspeed. A toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. The engineering is sound. I'm helping to launch it. You're blitzed. You couldn't even walk a straight line. Keep it up. You only hide your jealousy for so long. You think I'm jealous you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it. You wanted it so bad. But still, I possess the confidence to leave it behind, to take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you've got daddy issues. Why don't you just go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Weak-minded reject. Never assumed you'd understand. Excuse me, you're only humiliating yourself. Hey, it's Keith. Keith smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. Mad after all, a lot to take in, hey? How'd you get through? How'd you get through? Called my buddy who had security around here, told me to come on down. Why didn't you mention that at the bar? Slipped my mind. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Keith's Corner. How do you like it? The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty good idea. Yeah, live streaming's a dying art. He's got them cornered. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The elevator is protected by retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. That's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. Look at our mind map. I know we filled in a bunch of things. Thomas St. Clair is searching for something. Competition with his daughter, he searches for an elusive technology. Same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. Okay, Laura St. Clair is searching for something. Elusive technology. You believe it's the same entity your mom witnessed. Your mom saw something in the lake. What is it? A vessel of life that has remained hidden in the lake for decades, or a visitor from a distant star, or a hoax, or an angel, or a weapon, or a drone, or swamp gases. Laura St. Clair wants it. They're pivoting toward off-world mineral extraction. It believes it holds the key to advanced space travel. She must be forgiven for all of her sins. Grace of his daughter, you don't know his intention. What's a Garrett? Not much. What's a Garrett with you? Okay. So I wonder how we're going to get in. Now we search the stars for God's signal. All right, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's find somewhere to lay you down. Well, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like this, callous, arrogant, and rude. Now he's gotten into this crap at the mall. I've had enough. Blame his dad. That man just said one nice thing to him. I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. Oh. What's up, Bruce? You see how they were behaving? They all want my position. They want what I have. They want a view from the inside, a view of the river, of the lights. Well, screw them. Screw them. Screw them. The drunken king falls into a gibbering sleep. Grab him. Put the arm over his shoulder and hoist him up. You drag the slouching king toward the retinal scanner. Oh, what? The LED sensor passes over his eye before you drop him on the ground. Nice. Go up? Yes. All right, look at that. Look at that crew. I like that we're a strange, faceless entity. Sometimes I aspire to be a strange, faceless entity. It's Laura St. Clair. Do not rifle through my things. Well, I'm an adventure game protagonist. The storage box sits on the shelf. Internal literature, operational documents, engineering reports, soil quality surveys, human resource handbooks. A binder no different from the rest sits atop the collection. On the viability of operating a server supercluster at the Shield Norco refinery factory. Text of the console displays a sequence of locations. Each entry is time-stamped and is you infer a description of your movement through the premises. Oh, so she knows we're here. Hey, Laura St. Clair. I hear you're nutso butso. You're silent, just like Catherine. Look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on, you don't sleep, you don't feel. Not anything. Vague, nothing, nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg. I don't turn away. There was a time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now I watch. I'm not here tonight for the party. Get my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father. They'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here and the flame. I thought it would be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine, still burns for me. Done so much that is wrong, held out so long, just to stay near it. But I've lost my hold, the vagueness, the shadows, the board has had it. Box on the shelf, it's what you came for, so take it. By all rights, it's yours. I thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light, wanted to touch it, but I can't stay around it anymore. That's all. Go find your brother. You find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mom's life, medical bills, books on a range of environmental topics, a Dimes discount reward card, and other ephemera. Oh, there's a thing you missed in this scene. Ben, can you give me a hint what you missed so I don't miss it? Okay, the second you'll leave, come back after you leave, even though you're told not to. Oh, and Kay, don't trust her. She just must go now. We go now, no delay. You slide the letter gingerly from its envelope. This letter is addressed to my father, Dr. Thomas St. Clair. It was, as you expected, a long series of mistakes, all very amusing to you. I wanted to outlive you, but it's just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days. That will be enough. Hope you never find it. I hope you won't. Interesting. Okay. This is where I get off. I suppose they'll be looking for all of us once that woman's body is discovered. Like he's advised, keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. Like he walks down the highway and into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. We have what we've come for, the box of Catherine's possessions, though its contents leave me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what it contained was trash, scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest was a dime's discount coupon card. Thank you for the heads up on that, Ben. I probably wouldn't have gone back in. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would Shield think so, to grab it? Puts us no closer to finding Blake. Sorry, the card you swiped is not a valid American Discount Southeast Incorporated coupon card. The card is a forgery? A fluid of thought swirls within the robot's head. Catherine, she always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house. There's more to find there. Oh yes, this thing. Why would she carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. Yeah, I forgot about this whole situation here. We'll just pop it in the old Virgin Mary statue. Ooh, from within the house, you hear the vague clop of something mechanical. The vague clop is such a wonderful turn of phrase. I'm curious if anyone has ever used those words in conjunction with one another before. Like, I'm going to pop over to Google. Vague clop. Okay, I find 3 results. All in reference to mules making a vague clop sound. I guess it could have been worse. I guess it could have turned out to be erotic My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fanfic. Pile has shifted since the last time I looked. A portal built into the floor. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? Secret door. To a laptop. Keyboard covered in grime. It's a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. A wireless signal jammer? What would Catherine need with such a device? A map of Lake Pontchartrain hangs on the wall, decorated with various illegible notes and penciled routes through its network of bayous. Custom-built processor. Power on the processor. As the machine breathes to life, small LED lights begin to flicker in the face of the oblong plastic device on the table. A USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. We talking A to C, C to C? What are we dealing with here in the future? Probably lightning. Computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products, and decipherable static blossoms from the speakers. Distorted bursts. The noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting all of those megabytes. Head drive, driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What is it? Enumerating alphabetical index K? Please, is this child age 23? For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Crater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. Oh no. Dear God. Driver update required. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array member deleted. What is that? No, please no. If you can hear, can you hear me please? Away that robot, please. Please get away. Oh no. Oh no. What's happening? I didn't see that coming. To the mall, through John's skull. The Garrett's have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, for they are foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their idolater. And then what? Show them for the hypocrites they are. Sow seeds of disloyalty. This will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. You got a kind of recording app on that phone of yours, Catherine? If we're gonna try to play these people against each other, it might help. Good point, I'll install one. We'll go to the Garrett's presently. So this still isn't Act 3? Come on now. Attention Garretts. Ditchman is a repulsive snake who has no place in this mall. Anyone found consorting with him will be immediately excommunicated. Hope I'm clear. Love you all. John. Pitiful little boy. Gonna text real quick here. I have important texting to do. Just to say, you'll love watching this live on stream. There we go. All right, back to the action. Garrett, my boy. Papa. The only one around here still calls me by my name. The others can be cruel, can't they? The still one's name's so cruel. Can't get that last read. I don't think I'll ever be a Garrett again, bruh. Be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Poor Gooch. Papa takes over your mall. He'll give you back your name. His will deem Gooch. He will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, Papa. Keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. I don't know what all I'm recording here. Oh, sweet. Oops. Yeah, I've been doing that. Here's the passphrase. It's, prayers up, boys, we're going to Mars. Sweet, we did it. This is fun. That did. Door should be open. Like this. These hallways belong to the garrets. Derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow to take you to the far end of the mall. This is where John is imprisoned, the messenger. A giant garret guards the door of the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to their profane fellowship. Let's find him and grind his allegiance into dust. You know, now that I'm in the mall, I think I'm going to save there and pause my playthrough for the day. Thanks for joining me, though. This is super fun. I am fascinated by Norco. It has sucked me in completely. I can't wait to see where this one goes next. I have a feeling, who knows? Probably Friday I'll come back to play it again. Maybe in the evening during my usual stream slot. Maybe in the morning. Depends on what my day looks like. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. It's a fascinating game. I am in deep on it. Hey, Crimson, thank you again. Yeah, the sense of place here, I think for me is what I love most about it. It really does feel like, you know, a very real setting, and that goes so far in an adventure game like this, just adding to that charm. But thank you for hanging out. Hey, Jersey Joes, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'm actually going to stream again tonight. Can you tell I'm on summer break from the real world and have time to stream twice in a day? But tonight is Retro Adventure Wednesday. You can expect to see me back, I think, with Legend of Kyrandia, a game that I haven't played in ages. I've never streamed before. I'm looking forward to jumping into that one. So yeah, be sure to tune back in around probably 10 p.m. Eastern time tonight for Legend of Kyrandia. For now, let's get a raid going somewhere. We'll see who's online, who's playing what. Let's raid in on Retrograde Tom. Retrograde Tom is playing the 1990 remake of King's Quest 1, Quest for the Crown. We love a little King's Quest around here. We've been playing a lot of King's Quest games lately. Looks like he is currently climbing the beanstalk, which is hands down one of the best parts of this. Hey, Robbie Techie, thank you for hanging out. We'll get that raid going, and I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. Hope to see you again tonight for Retro Adventure Wednesday, and take care, y'all.